Why is it so cold? Oh. Oh. We ran out of propane. Okay. Alright. Alright. We'll fix that. Okay. We gotta get the other propane tank. It's cold. Did I shut it off last night and go to bed, or am I out of propane? Hey, thank you. Okay, you shut it off before you went to bed. Oh yeah.
Welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lace. I live in a 2003 Dodge Mercedes Sprinter van, and I have been for 5 years. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, because as always, I can travel around and I can be doing my thing, but the goal is to build a channel, and for that, I need you. So please, like and subscribe, and as always, enjoy.
Good morning and welcome back. On today's episode, thanks to my Google abilities at 5 a.m., I found, which this seems to be a trend up here in the UP, is you just find laundromats that offer hot showers. Now, this Google review is from 3 years ago. Am I still going to drive there? Yeah, because I want to see if it exists, because obviously not much exists out here. There is some spectacular views, I will say that. There's some things that I want to get to, but I'm also on a time crunch. So I went on Atlas Obscura. This is too funny. And what I read this morning did not give me high hopes as to random shit I can find on the side of the road that I'm going to find interesting or that I can just go look at. That's not a thing out here. So, there's a 25-mile laser straight stretch through a vast swamp and wildlife area right here in the Upper Peninsula. And it is the Highway M28. And that's the highway that I have to drive. There is nothing out there. Just a laser it's going to be like driving through Wyoming. They literally call it the most boring road in the state. The Cine Stretch. I don't even know if I'm saying the name of that town right. Cine Sensta, what you doing? Let's try the other name of the town. What's the other name of the other one that doesn't make sense? Shingleton? Is it a town made of shingles? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna drink some coffee. And then I'm gonna show you around where we parked last night, because honestly, this is pretty cool. And I haven't had a problem here. I've been here for 2 days. It's an abandoned fishery. And there's great trout fishing. They weren't biting the last 2 days, but I did try. Okay. Now that the sun is out and I can like stand in the beams of light so I can warm up just a little bit, let me show you this area. It's actually pretty interesting. I've tried to look up information about what this actually was. It doesn't seem to make sense. This is Eckerman Pond. There is no pond. It is a type 1 take a sip. a type 1 trout stream, so it is a very popular angler spot. However, it's only for, as they call, car top boats. Hilarious the way they say things around here. So that building does not exist. I will show you the building that is left, which kind of confuses me about this area, because I'm like, okay, so it was a trout rearing facility in the 1930s to 1958, and then after that it basically just was here. That was it. Like, it's just here. The cool part about it just being here is so there's an old foundation over there, and then this is actually potable spring water. Just coming out the pipe, doing its thing. It flows down there, back into the stream, and then goes around. So this is the same water, but that water tastes real good. I filled up my tanks with that water. So obviously they have boating information. There is no official boat ramp or kayak launch or canoe launch. You just like get your shit in the water and figure it out. That's really that's it. So if you're willing to do that, you got it, baby. You are doing it good. This is literally the end of the trail. There is one trail that kind of goes back a little bit, but not very far. It just kind of follows this stream that you see. And this stream leads back to the highway and underneath the highway. And this is the building that doesn't make any sense. It's a very, very creepy building. I don't know, it could have been an old pump house, but it's off. It's just really off feeling. I tried to do some photos in here yesterday, and looking at the photos, I'm like, what is wrong with this? I don't get it. I don't understand why this is so weird. We had to start the van because it has been getting extremely cold in the mornings. But do you see how clear my front window is? Okay, that is brought to you in part by TikTok. Okay, little hack that I found. You guys know I vape. I'm not shy about it. You guys know, okay? So when you vape inside a vehicle, it leaves like a residue on your windshield, okay? And as that builds up, it kind of becomes a little bit hard to scrape off or like get off. Well, take a magic eraser. This is what came off my front window. I did this yesterday when the sun was glaring on my window as the sun was going down, so I could see like the areas I got. This all came off of my window. Use the magic eraser dry. Just dry wipe that bad boy. Wixo, 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 wixo. Hey. They were not joking when they said this was the straightest zero curve highway ever. This is ridiculous. Like, I'm just going straight. I don't even have to hold the steering wheel. Actually, yeah, I kind of do. Okay, that was a bad idea.
Turn left onto West John Street. Then your destination will be on the right.
There's nothing here. Wait, right here? Okay. Oh, I didn't even get in the turning lane. Place. For real, dude.
Your destination is on the right.
Is there a parking lot? Oh, there is.
Oh, it even says it on the big giant sign.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go check out. Oh, I found a penny. It's heads up. What year is it? 1982, baby. What's up, what's up? Anyways, we have to figure out how much this is gonna cost. And do these showers still exist, or is it just signage? Showers. Shower. One shower. Okay, and it's coin round. Here we go. Instructions. Insert 6 quarters to start the timer. This will turn on fan and light. This is honestly why I told Vincent to basically have a quarter bag, because my first year on the road, I was in California, and traveling up and down the coast of California, at most marinas, you will find quarter rand showers. And so it just kind of became a habit of mine to have a bag of quarters and always have quarters around, because then if I find a shower and it's quarter rand, I don't have to figure out how to get quarters. I already got them. I'm glad that this door doesn't have this part on it like this one does, because if it did, I would not shower here. I would not care. That would scare the fuck out of me. Holy shit, dude. Okay, well, I don't know how long I started this for, because it just says that 6 quarters starts timer. What that timer is set for, I have no idea. And then every dollar that I added 2 minutes. How many I added, I have no idea. So this could run for like a half hour, I think. I have no idea. There's no indication of what the first initial timer is set for when you add 6 quarters. It should have gone off. From my count, it should have gone off. But we're just not going to care. We shut off the hot water so it doesn't get that hot in here. And we're just going to get dressed. And I don't know how to help y'all. Like, please provide more information. What the hell is that? I don't know. I feel like I should share this tip. So, in small towns, like the one I'm in right now, if I can't figure out parking situations to go to stores or whatever, I will literally park in the fire department or the police station's parking lot and then walk wherever I gotta go. I've never had an issue with this. I have even parked overnight at a police station or at a fire station. Never had an issue with it. They've been perfectly fine. And now, this is where I'm going to park. And we're going to walk around this town. I think I found a place. I hope. That has authentic Mexican food. And I can get a carne asada burrito. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Dude, you know how long it's been since I've gone back to Arizona? And like had food? Long time, Ben. Long time. These people on the I seriously love when I just do dumb shit and then there's just like an audience, and that is literally where I'm going in to go eat, because they're chilling on this balcony right here. And yes, they just watched me drive over the curb, drive over the sidewalk, turn around in an area that literally has no room, and then I pulled myself up on the grass, and this is my parking spot. It's so good. Parking. Okay, we got our carne asada.
I just found a bowling alley though, and that sounds fun. And then there's like this DOS gift pass. Does anybody actually understand that this is a crosswalk? You know what? We're doing this Vegas style. I'm in the lines. Okay. We're gonna go there. And then the next thing I have to figure out, which I still have yet to figure out, is when the glass bottom tour times are, because I want to go see all the shipwrecks. That's what I'm here for. That's what I want to see. I can't figure it out. I don't know how it works. And I finally, like, this town has enough service, so I should be able to look it up. We're gonna go to this little roadside park. I noticed that everybody is parked along the street right here because this is like the only place to park. I have to find a spot that's open, or I can just leave the van where it's at. But I want to like make a reservation for the glass bottom tour. So we're just gonna find somewhere to sit, eat, and see if we can figure this out through their website now that we have enough service to hopefully book ourselves a tour for today. If not, we're gonna find camping around here and book one for tomorrow. That's gonna be a little tough too, because let me show you this sign. Okay, along this road, this is where everybody's like stacked up and parked and just everything, right? And I could have fit right behind this guy until I read this sign, which I'm pretty sure nobody cares about this sign. I'm pretty sure they don't care. It seems, you know, I don't know, because there's signs like that in California on streets, and there's still loads of cars parked next to them. Is that an outlet? What? Oh, did I turn my inverter off? Fuck, I hope so. This is literally the last weekend that I can get on this tour because they close. Buy tickets, come on. Load. Friday. I'm not gonna make the 1 p.m. Okay. If you think you getting this burrito home skills, not happening. Okay. 1 adult. Okay, the website loaded.
Bomb.
Okay, it is 1 o'clock right now, and our thing, I'm gonna book it for 4 o'clock. So that should give me enough time, because there's to find parking somewhere. I have to leave the van, and because their parking lot is super tiny. And there's also a thrift store somewhere right here that I want to go to, because warm weather clothes are way different here than they are anywhere else. Like, I've never seen flannels so thick, like super thick, warm, like holy crapola warm. Okay.
It's so crazy to think, walking around this town, I found this gorgeous pixelated mural. It's not spray paint, it looks more like a digital design, but it's just in this random alley that's just looking down the alley next to a State Farm. What the heck? There's no art, barely any art around this town, and then just a random alley with State Farm.
Okay, obviously the last tour people just got back, so we're trying to get all of our stuff into this backpack. I'm bringing an extra light because I have done a glass bottom tour before, and honestly there was certain times where I just wish I could like spotlight. Okay, is this hair attached? Come on now. Oh, it's attached to the glasses. There we go. All right, so we have to get everything into the backpack, and then we got to head inside because they said we have to check in at 3:30. So here we go. One of the main reasons why I wanted to do this glass bottom tour is because I love watching documentaries, and this area is almost like the Bermuda Triangle, and it just sinks ships. There's tons of them, and some of them are farther down where you have to like scuba dive and do all of that, but these ones are the ones that are close to shore. So, oh my gosh, look at this. That's the, oh, pay attention. Okay, we're fine. It says unsalted and shark free. That one's cute. It's very simple.
Yeah. Interesting.
The lady also did say that it's about 10 degrees difference plus a wind chill on the water. So that's why I'm wearing a sweatshirt, and I'm literally debating if I should bring a beanie because I get cold so fast. Like, I am not made for these temperatures, and so if I get cold, like, I'm gonna be like gibbering. You're gonna be seeing it's gonna be shivering. So,
Okay. Glad we brought him.
I'm just gonna say it now. I am gonna get cold. Yep, freezing. These are the viewing areas. I wanted to get on the boat early so I can figure out kind of camera angles as to how this is going to work. And I think people might be weirded out because, I mean, watch. I take it. And then that's how close I can get.
This is my first time seeing the vastness of this lake, as they call it. And we're just gliding along on this glass bottom boat. I look down and wow, there's the Bermuda, a wooden sunkener that sank back in late 1800s, still resting on the lake bed. It felt almost unreal seeing the ship's rib cage laid out beneath me, like the lake had been keeping her safe all these years, resting quietly under the water. It almost feels like the lake has been keeping her story safe all this time. I couldn't believe the vastness of this lake and how the boat moved as the waves hit. The wind, brutal today. But the tour just kept going. We pass over the Herman H. Helter. This one hit a rock reef near Grand Island in 1926. Seeing the wrecks spread out beneath us, I can't help but imagine that night. The storm, the crash, the sudden silence. After it was all over, there's something humbling about looking down at what remains. Looking at the scattered beams below, I couldn't picture the chaos that must have unfolded that night. This whole stretch is Angler Underwater Preserve, and it honestly feels like the lake is letting us peek into a secret world. The ships don't feel gone, they feel paused. Like time just stopped there. It really does feel like an underwater time capsule. The cold water of Lake Superior have kept these ships so well preserved, it's like the past is just waiting for you to peer down and notice it. Look into its story and let it be heard. Each time we took a moment away from the glass, I walked out on the deck to the most gorgeous view that was never ending. As I looked up from the glass, my eyes caught the East Channel Lighthouse, standing tall in the shoreline. It felt like a guardian watching over both the living and the lost. But think of how many ships once relied on that light, and how many never made it to shore. Such a relic of the past, from its copper top to its boarded up windows. It tells a story that we're not even going to know the depths of. Out here, it's like you're caught between two worlds, the one we float on and the one that the lake keeps hidden below, both telling stories if you're willing to listen. As I sat and just watched the lake drift on and on as we were making our way back to shore, it's crazy to think they call this a lake. Am I the only one?
Leaving, watch your steps, and stay safe out there.
Okay, I am going to lollygag and kind of walk around in circles before I just like walk straight back to my van because of the interaction that happened. Yeah, so we're gonna be sneaky. I'm keeping eyes on where the individual goes. What's even crazier is he chose to do that with his family around. So he obviously has no fear. Okay, nope, we gotta walk away from the van. They are parked. Oh, God damn it, dude. I just want to get back to my fucking van. Just leave the parking lot. Come on. I am not getting in my van until I see that car leave with that family. So I'm just going to walk around. There's a park up here. Maybe we should go to the park. You know? This is why I think I would never go on a cruise. There's no way I would be on a boat for that long by myself. There's no way. Like, that was only 2.5 hours. don't even have makeup on. I look like this. Fucking what? Once I can get back to my van, we need to go to the grocery store, and then we're gonna go find camp. And the lady on the boat tour said that there is places where I can find smoked fish around here, so I want to pick up some things of smoked fish before I leave here. I can't believe I'm literally walking around the block to avoid. All right, we are almost the last vehicle in the parking lot, and they were parked right there, so they're gone. Whew. Okay, I didn't find fresh fish, so I don't know if I'm supposed to like find it somewhere else, but we're gonna drive back through the town towards our camping location and see what we can find, because I'm not really positive. Like, she said that there's places, but if it's only smoked whitefish, I don't want whitefish. I want salmon. I don't know if salmon comes out of Lake Superior. Does it? No. Trout does. Maybe I'm looking for the wrong thing and they don't have it. And that's why it's like not something that's sticking. No, because I haven't found smoked fish. Hold on, we'll figure this out. I'm basically driving through the main stretch of town. So I'm just like reading all of the signs that I can. As soon as I see a sign that says smoked fish sold here, I will stop.
Exit the traffic circle onto Michigan 28 West.
We're all trying, okay?
Continue on Michigan 28 West for 5 miles.
You know, you talk so much. Can you tell me where to find smoked fish? That'd be great. I found it. That is what we're looking for. Smoked fish, baby. And we parked in front of a crabapple tree. Honestly, I feel like if I add sugar to these apples and like put them in a pastry, they would taste good. But other than that, they're really sour. This is a good shop. There's a dog on the outside, chilling. Look at their little bottle finds. That's cool. All right, so we got some smoked fish sausage and smoked whitefish. I've never really tried whitefish. That wasn't the plan, but we got it. We made it to camp. And this is honestly pretty funny because a lot of people, they're like, oh, how do you find campsites? Google. So I just kept on zooming in until I found a patch of land that is like, just has random shit on it or whatever, you know? And you can drive all the way back here. It's like a pit of debris and probably construction workers' debris or whatever. And then over here, you have different rock piles and whatever. And then over there, there's somebody who's cutting cords of wood. And then you got me. And this is our campsite. Yeah, this is it. We're good. We're fine. I have a buttload of editing to do. So actually, I'm going to show you guys what I got at the store to make my life a little bit easier because I'm just going to warm it up in my oven. And then I have to get to editing because tomorrow starts a big change and I need this memory card wiped. Like, no joke. There's too much on here. I need it wiped. So
we gotta get to editing. Okay, so what we ended up getting from the store was basically a bunch of food that I can heat up. I found craft beer mac and cheese with bacon and jalapenos. What? Buffalo bone-in hot wings. Garlic Parmesan buffalo hot wings. Minus the buffalo part. I got myself some teas. More tea. And then it's heater season. So you guys know what that means. Pies on the Mr. Buddy. Yeah. I found a blackberry pie. Look how good that looks. We're gonna heat it up. If it gets cold enough tonight. I don't really know. We're gonna use the oven, so it's gonna heat up the van anyways. And then I got smoked whitefish. That's gonna be good. And then she also had smoked fish sausage. Excuse me? What are you talking about? And it smells so good. So we got that. And then, of course, our crab apples, which I'm going to try to, I don't know, I'm going to add sugar to them. And, I don't know, something. I'm going to figure out something. There's got to be a way that I can enjoy those because they're so easy to obtain. Like, yeah. Yeah. I know, dude. As I'm like peeling these little food trays apart and like slapping it on my freaking baking dish. How am I gonna get this out?